I'm Soumya Varadan, your crochet coach. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make these cute little booties here. This is for a preemie or newborn size, and this is a very easy pattern, and I've based this pattern on the how to crochet a oval shape. With a slight variation, you could create the sole of the shoe. This pattern you can scale it up to any size. I will also explain that while making the pattern. So let's get into the video and see how to make this cute little booties. So to make a crochet shoe, we have to first create the sole. Okay. Now let's first work it out in pattern and then we'll start crocheting. Okay. So let's say we have to chain 10 chains. Okay. And so if you have watched my how to make a oval video, you could understand this pattern better. So here what we are going to do is, so this is the shape of the shoe that this is the shape of the sole that we want. Okay. So if you see here, this is going to be a slightly bigger circle and this is going to be a slightly smaller circle, and in between there is a rectangle. Okay. So this is the shape that we are going to do. For a baby size, it doesn't matter if this curve is for a baby size, you need not worry about this curve. We can just crochet a pattern like this. Okay. So if you see here, this is a smaller circle, bigger circle and a rectangle. Okay. So here I'm going to crochet 10 and here I'm going to do a bigger circle, that is with 5 or 6 double crochets, and this side it's going to be only 3 or 4 double crochets. I will work that out when we get to the pattern, but now this is how it is going to be. And here you will mark again, if you are starting from here, you will do these 3 stitches in one go and you will complete the pattern here and do the other stitch here and join it at this point so that the joint is seamless. Okay. So now let's see how it works out in our crochet pattern. I'm going to be using a size 2 yarn and a 2.5 mm crochet hook. Okay. As usual, we'll start with a slip stitch, a slip knot, and crochet 10 chains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay. So now for my 2 semicircles I'm going to crochet 2 extra, and for my double crochet I'm going to crochet 2 more chains, and into the third chain from the hook, this chain 2 counts as 1 double crochet. Into the third chain from the hook I'm going to crochet 2 double crochets all into the same stitch. And from now here, I'm going to start crocheting my rectangle, and when I get to the last but one chain, I'll show you how to do the next circle. So once you understand this pattern clearly, it will be very easy for you to design any shoe that you want, and you can incorporate any pattern into the top part of the shoe. So as you can see, this part of the work is slightly curved and this is going on straight. Now I have 2 more chains, so I'm going to crochet 1 double crochet into 1, and into the last chain I'm going to make, so there's one more. Into the last chain I'm going to make 6 double crochets. Five, 6, now again I'm going to do 1 double crochet into each of the stitch, but in the opposite side. Okay, so here we go. If you want, you can mark the stitch here so that you know where to increase and where to do a straight stitch. As you can see, while I'm crocheting, I'm hiding my yarn tail into the work. That is, I'm just holding it like this and crocheting it into my work, treating it like a single thread. So again, we have to do this until the end of this row, and when we get to the last chain, we are going to crochet that 1 double crochet that we left in the first chain here. That is, instead of 4, we have only crocheted 3 double crochets into this. The 4th one is going to be the connecting stitch between the work. So if you can see, I have 1 and 2. So into the last one, you can always count the number of double crochets that you made. I think I missed one here. You can just go back and correct this. I missed a double crochet here. And into the next one, I'm doing that 1 double crochet, connecting it to this portion here. Okay. So as you can see, this circle is slightly bigger and this one is slightly smaller. Okay. I think it's not. Yeah. So if you can see, it's already forming that shape that we want. Now again, we are going to increase on our circle and do the same number of stitches into the straight stitches. I'll meet you back at the end of this row here, where we have to again increase the stitches. So here I am at the end of this part of the work, and here again we have to do the increased stitches to make it a semicircle. So again I'm going to do 2 double crochets into each of these stitches. Each of the 6 stitches I'm doing 2 double crochets. Okay. The shape of the sole will be more prominent when we complete this row. So as you can see, when you do the increase stitches, it automatically turns the work to the other side. Now we have done with the number of increase stitches. Now I'm going to go ahead and crochet the straight stitches and finish off with the increase and join it at this part of the work. Okay. So when you know how to figure out this pattern, you can always measure the size of the shoe that you want to or booties that you want to make, and you can create your own pattern. So here I am at the last stitch. Here I have to do an increase stitch and end the work. As you can see, this part of the shoe is slightly broader and the other side is slightly narrow. Okay. Now this would fit a newborn size, and I'm going to show you how to make the shoe on top. Again, we have to chain 1 and make a single crochet just in the back loop only. Now the single crochet here creates a nice ridge around the sole of the shoe, also creates a natural fold when you crochet. So I've completed I've completed one row of single crochet, and I'm going to slip stitch into the first chain that we made. Okay. Now we are going to build on this base here. I'm just going to do a simple double crochet pattern in which I have to crochet one double crochet into each stitch, and when I get to the front portion here, I want to close this part. So here I'll be doing 2 together stitches. Let's see how to do it. So now I'm just doing one double crochet into each stitch. So here I have reached the increase stitches here, increase stitches on the sole. Now I'm going to decrease in the same portion. Okay, so that is I'm going to make 2 together double crochet stitches. If you do not know how to make a decrease stitch, you have to yarn over, go into a loop, pull out a loop, yarn over, pull out of the first 2 loops. Do not complete this double crochet. Again yarn over, go into the next one, yarn over, pull out of the first 2 loops, yarn over, and complete both the double crochets together. So this is a double crochet together stitch. Let me show it to you one more time. Yarn over, insert, pull out a loop, yarn over, pull out of first 2 loop. Do not complete this double crochet, yarn over again, go into the next stitch, pull out a loop, yarn over, pull out of the first 2, yarn over, pull out of the all 3 loops, completing both the stitches together. Now let's 7, 1, 2, 3 together stitches. I have to make 3 more. Okay, yarn over, insert, pull out a loop, yarn over, pull out of first 2, yarn over, pull out of yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull out of first 2, yarn over, pull out, complete all together. Okay, now I've done 4, I have to do 2 more. You can see this part closing up here. So I've done with the decrease stitches. Now again 1 double crochet into each stitch. The same pattern you can do with completely single crochet also, but you may have to do 1 or 2 rows extra to match the size. We're at the end of the row, double crochet, our so there is one more row to this. Okay, this row is going to be another repeat row. That is, I'm going to do the same thing. That is one double crochet into each stitch except for the decrease stitches here. We are at the start of the decrease stitches. Now you have to do 3 decrease stitches. The last one was 6 decrease stitches. Now we are going to do 3 decrease stitches. So that would close up the toe part of the shoe or booties. Okay, now again we are going to do 1 double crochet into each stitch and meet you at the end of this row. We are done with our one of the shoe or booties. If you want, you can attach a strap here. I'm going to do that off camera. I'll finish the strap and I'll show the end product to you. So here I have made the other booty also. I hope you found this video useful. Do try out this pattern. And if you have any doubts, do leave it in the comments below. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel to learn more about crocheting. Thank you.